Imagine transforming every challenge, every setback, and every hardship into a stepping stone toward greatness. Sounds impossible? Stay with us and discover the ancient secret that empowered Stoics to do just that. Before we dive in, a heartfelt thank you for your unwavering support. Your likes, comments, and shares fuel this channel's growth. Your engagement means the world to me. If you haven't already, consider subscribing and joining our community of seekers striving for wisdom and resilience. Now, let's embark on this journey together. May your day be filled with clarity, strength, and purpose. Remember, every moment is an opportunity to grow. The Stoics had a phrase, Amor Fati, love of fate. It was not mere acceptance. It was the radical, courageous act of embracing every twist of destiny, even the painful ones, as necessary steps on the path to greatness. To understand Amor Fati, we must go back to the words of Marcus Aurelius. In his journal, what we now call the Meditations, he wrote, "A blazing fire makes flame and brightness out of everything that is thrown into it." This is Amor Fati in action. The fire does not complain about the wood, it transforms it. Marcus wrote these words not in comfort, but in conflict. He was an emperor at war. He faced betrayal, plagues, and personal loss. Yet every hardship became part of the fuel that refined his soul. This is the Stoic way. Epictetus, once a slave, taught that we must accept everything that happens as if it were willed by nature itself. Do not seek for things to happen the way you want them to, he said. Rather, wish that what happens happen the way it happens, and you will be happy. That is not resignation. That is strength. Imagine someone who faces failure and instead of crumbling, smiles and says, "This too is part of my story." That is the power of Amor Fati. Think of it like this. Life hands us a script, often one we didn't choose. Amor Fati is choosing to play that script beautifully. Even if your role includes tragedy, you can perform it with dignity, courage, and love. Let's bring this into the modern world. Imagine losing your job. The immediate reaction is fear, anger, maybe even shame. But Amor Fati says, this is not the end. This is a new beginning. What if this setback opens a door you never saw before? Or imagine the end of a relationship. It hurts deeply. But Amor Fati invites you to ask, what can I learn? What strength can I find? What beauty is hidden even in this sorrow? Viktor Frankl, a Holocaust survivor and psychologist, wrote about finding meaning in suffering. He said, "When we are no longer able to change a situation, we are challenged to change ourselves." That is Amor Fati, turning pain into purpose. We all carry stories of pain. Some are still fresh. But here's the truth. Those scars are not signs of weakness. They are signs of survival, of resilience, of growth, of a life lived fully. In training the mind to accept fate, the Stoics also trained it to act with virtue. They didn't say, do nothing. On the contrary, Amor Fati gives us the clarity to act wisely, without resistance. If a storm comes, the Stoic does not curse the sky. He adjusts his sails. That is how you move forward, not against fate, but with it. Seneca said, "A good character, when established, becomes a shield against fortune." How do you build that character? By greeting each moment, joyful or painful, with the same words, "Yes, this belongs to me." But how can we train ourselves in Amor Fati today? Start small. Notice moments when things don't go your way. Instead of reacting with frustration, pause. Ask, can this serve me? Often, the answer is yes, if you're willing to look. Keep a journal like Marcus Aurelius. When you feel anger, right. When you feel gratitude, right. When life is unfair, right. In time, you will see the fire growing within you, the fire that turns everything into light. Practice reframing. Say you miss your train. Instead of stress, say, perhaps this delay protects me from something worse. Or, now I have time to reflect. It's not magic, it's training, and it works. Share your journey. When we speak our hardships aloud, we give others permission to do the same. Together, we create a world where fate is not feared, but welcomed. Amor Fati is not easy, but it is beautiful. To say, I love what happens because it is mine, is to live with open arms, to welcome the whole of life. So the next time life tests you, remember this. You are the fire. You are not what happens to you. You are what you choose to become from it. Embrace your fate. Love your path and walk it like the Stoics did, with strength, with grace, and with joy. If you've made it this far into the video, thank you. Truly, your time and attention mean the world to me. I hope that today's journey into the heart of Stoic philosophy has inspired you to face your life, all of it, with courage, with presence, and with the fierce love for fate the Stoics called Amor Fati. If this message touched something inside you, if it reminded you of your strength, your resilience, your capacity to turn pain into power, then please, don't let it end here. Leave a comment, share your thoughts, or just write Amor Fati if you feel it in your soul. And if we can reach just 10 likes on this video, I'll create a brand new episode exploring the topic. How to build an unbreakable mindset using daily Stoic rituals. Something practical, powerful, and personal, just like this one. Your support, a simple like, a comment, a subscription, is what helps this channel grow. It's what allows these ideas to reach others who may be struggling in silence. So thank you again from the bottom of my heart. Until next time, embrace your fate, live bravely, and remember, even your darkest hour has something to teach you. Amor Fati.